Yeah, now let us see about Kubernetes installation and how to explore our application to web browser. For that, first we have to launch 3 instances. Let me get into my AWS account. See, I have launched 3 instances for Kubernetes. One is for KubeMaster, and another 2 for Kubernetes nodes. Let me give name for it. Um, Name it as Kubernetes node 2. Enter. Now here we have to allow tropic because we are running in different port numbers. For that, we have to allow tropic. Let me get into security group. For that, yeah, come down. Let me go to security groups. Edit inbound rules. If you click on inbound, there will be a rule option like add rule. Click on it. Now let me take this port number and simply add it here over here. Following all topics. Okay. Let me give it here. Control. Let's get some more slow. I'll copy again. Okay. We'll try to copy it again and I will paste it. It's unable to copy due to some error. Okay. Let me copy it here. Yeah. Keep it here. And custom. Select this option and simply save the rules. Now it's have saved successfully. Let me go into my instances. Let me launch my instances by installing required tools. Okay. Click on instances that are running. 3 instances are running currently. Yeah. Let me select my public IP address of my Kubernetes master. Let me open my extra. Let me log in into my extra. Control V. And username we have used Amazon Linux, so that EC2 user we have to use it. Go to advanced settings, use private key. Let me give my private key over here. See, Kubernetes, among all DevOps tools, Kubernetes and Terraform have high demanding tools in the present generation and present situations. Because Kubernetes is used for continuous deployment and it is used for load balancing. It is open source tool. Simply accept it here. Let me get into sudo -i and clear it. Now let me install Kubernetes here. Let me take it from here. We will perform step by step in Kubernetes master. Copy. Let me update my package. Yeah, you enter. Started updating packages. Now let me swap off. Copy. Paste it here. And now you say stand force 0. See why we are giving just to disable the Selenics, we make this command set and force 0. Now let me give it here. Yeah, it's disabled. We have disabled that. Now later what we're going to do means we're going to install Docker. Copy. And let me install my Docker over here. Enter. Started installing Docker. See, successfully started Docker. Okay, let me check whether let me enable and start my Docker, which is installed. Let it install. Yeah, it installed. Now let me paste it. Yeah. Let me check whether my Docker is running successfully or not by giving command like Docker status. Status on Docker. Yeah, it's running successfully. Now, what we're going to do means we will copy this file, simply paste it here. This is for repository, Kubernetes repository. Now, let me copy this config file and paste it. Kubernetes master, copy, paste it here. Yeah, we have given that also. Now, let me install required commands like kubectl, systemctl. Let me give it copy, paste. Yeah, I have taken required tools. Let me install required commands. Required commands we are going to use like kubectl, kuben. Okay, it started downloading. Yeah, starting successfully. Okay, now let me enable my Kubernetes. Copy, paste it over here. Yeah, let me paste it here. Yeah, if you want to check, you can check what status of our Kubernetes. Yeah, it's sitting. Okay, let it be. Let me clear it. Okay. Now what I'm going to do means we'll perform all things in node worker node also in both worker nodes which we have installed. Let me copy this. Let me launch first. We get into my worker nodes first. Rename it as Cube Master. Here. Let me log in into my AWS account again. Let me launch worker node 1. Copy public IP address. By copying public IP address, we will going to paste it here near remote host and username EC2 user, EC2 user, and go to advanced SSH settings. Use private key. Yeah, open. Okay. Click on accept. Let me get into root level and clear it. Okay. Now we'll copy all these commands and we'll paste it at once. Okay. because it might take so much time if you perform step by step. Let me copy all these commands. Yeah, yeah, copy up to here. Update. Yeah, let me paste it here. Yeah. Meanwhile, I will launch another instance for worker node 2. I already launched. Let me start it. Okay. Copy public IP address. Go to mobile extreme. Same sessions SSH. Remote host. Give public IP address. Username EC2 user. EC2 user. And go to advanced settings. Use private key. Click on it. Click on open. Okay. It will ask for accept. Simply accept it. Let me get into my root level by giving commands sudo -a and clear it. Let me copy these all commands again. Already copied, just copy and let me paste it here. Paste, yeah. Okay, now let me make a directory. Here, directory. Yeah. Okay. Still downloading. Okay. Now what we have to do means we have to perform these commands only in master node to join both worker nodes and with masters. How to perform these commands? Yeah, just copy it simply, paste it in Kubernetes master. Paste. Yeah. Let me clear it. Enter. Let me clear it. Yeah. Go to work node master. Yeah. Okay. Let me give escape. Let me take a duplicate tab. Because I haven't changed my private IP. That may be the reason why it's not starting. Let me change private IP. Here, how to change my private IP address of how to keep it my private IP address here because I have newly launched instance. I have newly launched this instance, so I have to change it. Let me change here. Instead of this private IP address, I will give this. In the same way, here also change my private IP address. Paste. Now now you can copy. Now you can paste it. Yeah. Go to download. You check. It is saying that error because okay. Let me wait for a while. Let me check. We flight some fatal errors occurred. See, because we have given before we have given another private IP address which is not in use. That might be the reason why it's getting error. I think so. Let's see. Let me check what it's going to do. If it's not working, we have to launch another instance. Let me wait for a while. One way. We can respond. Yeah, it's not responding. Let me let me delete it. Let me delete it. Let me delete it. I will launch another 3 instances. Let me terminate these instances because they are not working properly. Let me terminate. Now let me launch its newly 3 instances quickly. I will show you. Yeah, come down. Come down. Here use Amazon Linux. Amazon Linux. Yeah, come down. Go for older version. Come down. Here use your private key. You can create new pair if you don't have. I already have my created new pair. That's why I'm not giving. Let me launch instance. Started instances are successfully launched. Now, if you go down, there is option like view all instances. See, my instances are yet to start in a few seconds. Wait. It started. Yeah, they have started. Now let me give name Kubium for master. N1 for node 1 and N2 for node 3. For worker nodes, okay. Now let me go into same as usual. We have edited now in security group. Let me go into security groups. Edit inbound rules. Add a rule. Here simply give this traffic, allow all traffic. Simply use this port number. So because we are using different port numbers that we are allowing all ports. Save the rules. Now go to EC2 instance. Now click on instances running. Now let me take my public IP address of my Kubernetes master. Afterwards, let me get into my instance by giving my host public IP address and username EC2 user. Go to advanced settings, use private key, click on open, enter, accept. Just use sudo FNI. Yeah. Now let me install my Kubernetes master by giving commands like let me update my package first. Copy, paste, enter. My packages are started downloading. Let me download. Let me use the app of a. Enter. Let me make 1040 to disable SLN Linux. Let me paste it. Enter. It's disabled. Now let me install Docker in my Kubernetes master. Copy, paste, Docker. See, Docker is installing successfully. Let me check. Let me enable and start my Docker. Copy, paste, copy, and just pasting. Yeah. So if you want, we can check for the status. STA status. Yeah, it's running. About running. Let me install my Kubernetes repositories here. This is my Kubernetes repositories. Copy, paste. Now let me install my config file of my Kubernetes. This config file. Copy, paste. Okay, now let me install required commands like kubectl. Yeah, me install my Kubernetes. Copy, paste it here. Yeah. Now let me enable my kubelet install kubelet. Copy. Okay, yeah. Now enable install my kube. Okay. Let me clear it. Okay, now what we're going to do means meanwhile we're going to launch my worker nodes. I already launched the worker nodes. Let me install my Kubernetes in my worker nodes also. Okay, go to mobile external, give IP address, username is equal user, and go to advanced settings, use private key. Yeah, click on OK, accept. Let me get into my root level and clear it. So I'm going to copy all these commands in a single at a time because it may take so much time if you perform step by step. Let me copy it from here. Yeah. Okay. Paste it in worker node 1. Yeah. Let it be. Now let me get into worker node 2. Let me copy public IP address. Simply paste here. Specify username EC2 user. Go to advanced SSH settings. Click on the yeah. Just accept it. Click on accept. Sudo -i Here this is my worker node 2. Now let me give all these commands here also in worker node 2. Copy and paste. Now what we're going to do means, now there are some things which you in order to make a connection between worker nodes and the Kubernetes master, we need to perform this task in only on master. For that, first of all, we have to change my private IP address here. Let me change my private IP address because it is newly launched. Copy, simply paste here. Paste. Yeah. Here also just change the private IP address. Paste. Yeah. Now we're going to perform these things. I'm going to perform these things in my Kubernetes master in order to make connection between worker nodes and Kubernetes master. Yeah, I have pasted. Let me clear here. Here also let me clear. Okay. Let it down. Might take some time. See, for launching Kubernetes, for installing Kubernetes, at least we need 2 CPUs and 3 GB of RAM. In order to overcome that, we are using one command. See, I'll show you that command what you have used. Ignore prelate error number of CPUs and ignore prelate errors memory. Because we have launching using this AWS account with 1 GB and 1 CPU. So we are giving this command to ignore that issue because we are launching only with 1 CPU and 1 GB of RAM. Actually, Kubernetes required at least 2 CPUs and 3 GB of RAM. That is the reason why you are giving this command. Yeah. Let me check it here. Yeah. See. Now to join, let me copy this command. Copy and paste it in worker node 1 first. Yeah. Simply enter and go to worker node 2 also and simply paste here. Yeah. Enter. See, this node has joined the cluster. It's saying it is also saying this node has joined with the cluster. Okay. Now let me check whether it is joined with my cluster or not. Let me check it. Okay. Let me clear it first. Yeah. Now q command kubectl get nodes. For the first time, it takes some time. Yeah. The connection between Kubernetes. Yeah. See. This is my worker node 1. This is my worker node 2. Now one is for cluster. kubectl get me kube map get ports. See, there is no worker ports in the default namespace. See, now let me give command. Let me give command like to get it from all nodes, from all namespaces. Okay, let me move it aside. Yeah. We have an option like get Kubernetes from all namespaces. Let me give that command. Okay. Okay, let me give it manually. All name is C. These are the ports which is present in all my namespaces. Okay. Now what I'm going to do means going to do into command like kubectl get ports. Saying let me make a directory like Kubernetes demo. Let me get into it. My implement cd Kubernetes demo. Enter. ls. Yeah. Now let me create one manifest file. Okay. Okay. See my kubectl get svc. See my cluster is up and running. Yeah. Okay. Let me clear it. Let me create one manifest file. For that, let me give one manifest file name. Now written in my notes. Okay. See. Let me give this as ngx. Okay. Okay. Let me give it. Okay. Let me give it as my manifest file name. Copy. Simply paste here. Click on enter. Go to insert mode. Let me copy this YAML script and simply paste it over there. Copy, paste. See, I have given a name kind as a port metadata. This is my application name, and I have given a container port number for this. Okay, I'm trying to build one app, simple app by using manifest file. This is app portion is V1 and kind is I have used pod. Let me save it. Escape semicolons WQ. Okay, let me get into it. Now let me check if it shows any by giving command like kubectl get ports. Again, it's saying no resource on, no resources found in default nest. Now, what I want to do means use command kubectl create -f and followed by this manifest file name. Copy and paste here. Now see, it will going to create my manifest file. Initially, it will take some time, don't worry. Okay. See, it's created. Yeah, it's created. Now let me give that command. kubectl get ports. Yeah, see, it's in pending stage. It started successfully. If you want, you can check by giving cat followed by don't followed by cat followed by this name manifest file name to see our script. See, let me check whether it's started or not. Still, yeah, it's running. It's running. Now let me check kubectl get ports. Let me check in which work node it's running. For that, we have command kubectl get ports -o wide. This is the command used. Okay. kubectl -o. See why it's showing. Yeah, I have given wrong command. Instead of giving cube, I have ke. I have given ke instead of ku. Yeah, see, it's showing where it's running. See, it's running in this public IP address. Let me check in which worker node it's running. 3210. Let me check. Let me get into my worker node 1 first. No, it's not running in worker node 1. Yeah, it's running in worker node 2. See. 210 3210 3210. See, it's running in my worker node 2. Okay, now what I'm going to do means I will simply do this command here. Now what I'm going to do means get copy, simply and paste it here. See, it's showing in which port number it's running, where it's running, all the matter it's showing here. It's providing complete information about my port. Let me describe my port in the same way. It will provide all the information regarding my port. Paste it. Now what I'm going to do means I will try to explore my port into. No, first what I'm going to do means let me create file. We create one file here. Simply paste it. Yeah, it's asking for script. It's for test and delete. Okay. Let me create this HTML page. Copy and let me paste over here. Yeah, I have done. Now what I'm going to do means now after doing all this, I will try to explore my code into internet level application. See, now for that what I want to do means simply see service NGX, my port is exposed to internet. The main use of worker node is to explore our port into over internet. See, now what I'm going to do means now I will going to give command kubectl get ports. Get ports -o wide. Yeah, see, running in this public. Now we have to go to worker node 2 by copying public IP address. We have to check it. Okay, whether it's running in my web browser or not. Let me check it once. Now let me describe my service of my port once before doing that. Yeah, I'm giving command like kubectl describe service of my port. Yeah, it started showing they have described service of my port. Okay, yeah. Now let me give command like kubectl get svc -o wide. See, it's showing in which default port number it's running. It's showing. Let me try to run it in web browser. Copy. Go to my web browser. It's running in my worker node 2. Let me copy this public IP address. Simply paste here. Give my port number here. 30380. Simply copy and paste here. Enter. See, my application is running in. I have exposed to internet level. This is the work what the worker nodes actually do. With the help of worker node, we can expose our code into internet level. Expose code into internet level. See, it's running in my web browser. It have exposed into internet. This is how what the task worker node will going to perform. Okay. Now, if you want to delete, we can delete the service and port. This is the command to delete and port and service of our port. Okay. If you want to check, you can check by let me check. Okay, by giving slash test dot html. Okay, let me try it once. Slash, let me copy this test dot html, copy, simply paste here, enter. Hello everyone, welcome to Kubernetes demo. See, this is how we can use pod and you can use worker nodes. The main purpose of worker node is to expose our port numbers into internet level. Okay, what is port? Port is the atomic unit. It contains multiple containers. Okay, this is how shown you a simple port, and see I have given a simple manifest file to show how Kubernetes work. And in this session I have given you brief explanation about how we have to install Kubernetes and how to establish the connection between Kubernetes and worker nodes, and how we have to create ports, and we have to create manifest file, and how we have to expose this to internet level. Okay, thank you. Stop sharing. Let me get into recording.